Learn how to throw a ceramic bottle on the pottery wheel with me. Let's get started. I'm going to cut the clay straight from the bag so there's no need to wedge it. There's no air bubbles here. And then I'm essentially going to shape it with my hands into a conical round shape and try and place it as central on the wheel as I could. You could see I added water to the exterior of it just to moisturize it and reduce some of that tension. Centering is arguably the most important process of wheel throwing. You're going to need to use both hands to evenly apply pressure at all given points. So at the base where your pinkies are, in the middle where your fingers are, at the top where you could see my thumbs crossing. I want to apply even pressure on both sides at every single point of this to ensure that the piece comes out as symmetrical as possible. So even within opening right now, you'll see I still have my hand on the outside, applying that counteractive pressure while my fingers are opening and pulling the piece back from the inside. It's about balance and control, and some of the things I'm doing to help that are locking in my elbows into my body to hold them into place. I'm constantly focusing on 3 different rings. The foot of the piece, which is the ring around the base, the lip of the piece, which is what I'm fixing up right there, and then the inside ring. Everything else can come together at the end, literally. So if those 3 things are centered and straight throughout your throwing, you're good to go. You can always recover. I'm constantly fixing that lip and I'm constantly checking on that bottom ring to make sure that my piece is staying centered. Everything else is finessing it and figuring out the shaping you want. To raise the clay like I'm doing now, I'm essentially pinching and pulling upward. And again, it's balancing that inward and outward force because you don't want to pull it outward too much and completely misshape your piece. And you don't want to pull it inward too much and not actually raise it and just be too scared to move your clay. So it's finding that balance and what works for you and what speed works for you. Now I'm just finessing the piece and essentially creating whatever design I feel like. I knew I wanted to do a bottle, but I didn't have a particular design in mind. So I just kind of went with it. By using my fingers and tools like the rib you see there, applying pressure on different points inside the piece or outside the piece, I could actually manipulate the shaping of it. As you could see, I'm pressing down now and it's pushing out the piece, but I'm constantly going back and fixing that lip to make sure my piece is centered. And your bottle may not look anything like mine. Once you get comfortable with the clay and centering and opening it, you could really go wild with the shaping. It's really just up to your imagination and what you feel comfortable with. But yeah, give it a try and let me know how you do. Don't forget to like and subscribe below.